Hi, I'm May Tay from the class of 2017. So I was painfully shy as a child, just very focused on my studies because that's what my parents wanted me to do. Also, I guess there wasn't a lot of money at home as well, so I didn't really get to learn violin or piano, which I was very envious that my other classmates and friends got to do. I read a lot of Enid Blyton, I guess, as a very young child. Yeah, I just really liked her books. I also only found out much later that it was a she and not a he. I remember I had all these hardback books and they would line my shelves, and I had 2 whole shelves of them, and I would eventually throw them out because, I mean, who's going to read Enid Blyton when we're all older? So I wasn't an outdoorsy child. I think my interest in, or my love for nature really came about when I take walks from home to the nearby park. And after a while I realized that I really like trekking, hiking, and climbing mountains with my friends, and that was how it all began. So one of my most memorable times in nature was when I spent an afternoon at the Little Guilin. In looking at the rocks, it was just a beautiful day, right? Imagine the quarry against a blue sky and really clear water and turtles swimming around. It just felt so idyllic and calm. And in that moment, I suddenly had this thought that these rocks have seen thousands and thousands of years, and I am just like a speck of dust in that time. And all my worries about my A-levels, these are so transient and just so small. Yeah, in that moment I felt like nature is where I really need to be from time to time to just recharge and just learn how to be honest with myself. I am going to miss the food when I leave, because nowhere in the world can you find such good variety of food in so close to you and at such a price. I really like this scissors cut rice place in Jalan Besar. So at this stall, you can see the stall owner, I guess, who with a massive pair of scissors, who will be snipping up basically everything that comes in his hands. So you can ask for a pork cutlet or something, and then he'll snip it out. And then you can ask for I think an egg. He even snips up an egg too. I would be an avocado that never gets overripe, because I think that's very rare to find in life. I think most people don't know how much I care about plastic pollution and plastic waste in the world. I think things are pretty messed up when we reach a point where we're using some of the most durable materials that we have in the world for the most disposable of uses. Plastic just never biodegrades, practically never anyway, and it chokes up our waterways. It becomes food for animals who can't tell between plastic bag and plankton. I would ideally want to live a life the life that I'm currently aspiring towards. I think right now sometimes I get very caught up and anxious about small things that really don't matter in the larger scheme of things. Yeah, so a life that's healthy, more balanced, and also zero waste, and maybe vegan. I'm trying. I like to tell everyone I spend 80% of my life planning it and procrastinating by planning it, and only 20% living it. Manage my calendar. I just mill around my Gmail, send emails, organize my emails. It's pretty embarrassing. I would want to wake up being able to fly around invisibly. So the drone went up around Utown. We went up to the Create building, and we even reached the roof of it, and it was just so pretty. And I was just thinking, if I could just fly up there, I think my life would be complete. I mean, after solving plastic pollution.